Did I understand it's supposed to snow tonight?
Yeah, that's what they're saying. I just looked though, it says rain now.
It feels cold.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get my coveralls. I don't think I've ever planted potatoes with my coveralls on, so I'm trying to resist.
Yeah, let's hurry up.
Hey, we usually use our Haas wheel hoe to dig the trench where we're gonna plant the potatoes, but I've got this Heavy Hitch middle buster that I think will dig it.
I need a middle buster.
I do too, especially in quarantine time.
Right, yeah.
We got a larger garden here, so I'm gonna try to put the rows a little further apart.
Okay, that might be good.
Because always before, we've not had enough room really to get in to hill them.
Right,
we've not
right.
had enough dirt in between, so I try to put the rows a little further apart, and well, maybe that'll work.
Okay.
But as soon as I get this done, I'll go inside and get warm, and you can go ahead and
I don't think so, Tim.
Oh.
You have to help.
Okay.
You're the
I'll
one
get
that wants
started.
potatoes.
I love to watch potatoes grow.
They're cheap at the grocery store, honey.
They are. I mean, one year we almost didn't dig them.
True.
But hey, I love watching them grow. And I actually enjoy digging them because it's nice to see that big potatoes all boil out of there.
Yeah, that is cool.
Especially if you do the digging and I do the watching.
That's not gonna happen.
I think I may plant the potatoes a little bit thicker since we've got the rows further apart, Christy.
Sounds good.
And you know what? I'm not going to worry about whether the skins are up or down.
I was gonna say, you usually wanted me to.
Well, that's because you were doing it.
Right. Boy, that is thick. Here, hand me a handful.
Oh, I'll just do it.
Okay. Yeah, you're not getting the eyes up.
Hey,
If
you're
they don't,
passing judgment.
if they don't come up,
It'll be my fault. Well, we're already past Good Friday, so we've got a big problem there already.
yeah.
Supposed to plant potatoes on Good Friday. Hey, it feels like it's cold enough to still be winter, so.
I may have to turn them eye side up.
Oh, really?
I don't know. You think it doesn't matter really?
You think they can't see the sky?
I don't think that's the point. You guys leave a comment. Do you always plant eyes up? Or does it matter? Do you just throw them in the trench?
I wonder if we should do one row all eyes down.
But then we might not get anything. You're not very good at placement.
Oh, I don't know. Not as accurate as that corn planter, am I?
No.
Is this 2 full bags of the mega chips?
Yes.
Okay.
10 pounds. Now seed potatoes are different than just potatoes from the grocery store. So they say.
A couple years ago, Christy, we ran out of seed potatoes and we tried to plant some from the grocery store.
Right. They did not come up as well.
No, we eventually had a few come up, but none of them came up very quickly.
I think maybe grocery store potatoes have been treated so that they don't get eyes as quickly.
Yeah.
Makes sense. You buy a bag of potatoes at the store and you want them to last for a while before you have to buy more before they rot. You gonna have enough to make out the row?
About right, I think.
Good.
At this thickness. 5 left. So these are mega chip. I read somewhere online a couple of years ago that they're part of the Kennebec family. So we've had good luck with them. And Menards only has a few choices. And we're actually not sure if some of the other places are open where you might get, more variety or different selection. Because I would have enjoyed trying something different this year, but quarantine, we do what we can do. You want to plant the other kind, Christy?
Sure. It's about to get dark. I'm not as good as dropping them as he was, I don't think. These were a lot smaller seed potato, but they had more eyes. I'm just afraid if we plant them too close together, they won't have any way to spread out. It's cold. I'm not worrying about whether the eyes are up either. Some of these were kind of already rotting. I don't know if that's gonna make a difference or not. I also may have cut these a bit too small.
Christy, your potatoes went further than mine.
Yeah, I think I had more eyes.
What variety was this?
This is called Superior. Early season white.
Okay. We may have to do another row because there's looks like plenty. I think that's one thing we noticed on the mega chips. There aren't very many eyes.
Right, yeah.
So 5 pounds of potatoes didn't go near as far as.
So seed pieces 18 inches apart.
Uh-oh. You got them 4 inches.
Yeah. It says 3 to 4 inches deep with eyes up.
Uh-oh.
This is interesting. This says that a good yield for 5 pounds of seed potatoes will be 50 to 75 pounds of usable potatoes from 50 feet of row. It's a goal.
Okay. So this is the Heavy Hitch Hill or Better. We're going to try to use it to cover our potatoes. I actually think I may have the discs a little too far apart, but I'm lazy. I just didn't want to take the time to move them this evening. This Hill or Better just hooks right into the 2-inch receiver hitch, just like the Middle Buster we just worked with. Another point is this is a different heavy hitch than I've shown before. This heavy hitch works with a gooseneck trailer. So you can put that gooseneck ball right there and move your gooseneck. Other than that, it's identical to the offset hitch. Okay, Chris, do you think this will work, or do you think maybe if I go fast enough, it'll cover the potatoes?
Maybe. Hurry up, because it's cold.
Yeah. I'm having trouble staying on the row. It seems to want to move off to one side. I suspect my stabilizer chains are loose again. You haven't heard that before on this channel, have you? Seems like every episode. What is going on? How can that possibly happen? If you look at my tires.
I don't know. Are your stable arms stable or whatever?
Okay, I think you're right, Christy. You got those stabilizers tightened, and I believe it's working a little bit better now. Of course, by now we're almost done. So the covering wasn't nearly as easy as I hoped it'd be. I couldn't stay on the row. I mean, it seemed like very little adjustment was causing a lot of problem. I did notice the rear stabilizer had come loose on one side, so I had a little bit of play there. But even after I tightened it up, I had trouble staying right on the row. I certainly know that when it comes time to put a hill on these potatoes, I've got to get those discs way out further wide so that I can just have a wider opening to work on. It's interesting, I've got them covered maybe too much at this point. We'll have to see how that goes.
It's actually probably okay to have them covered too much since it's supposed to be cold the next few days and possibly snow.
Well, we've heard a lot of people cover them 8 inches deep. So, you know, it's not it's not unusual. And since we haven't packed the soil, it may take them a little while to come up, but they might be just as good staying under there for just a little while.
Yeah, even next week it's not supposed to be real warm yet.
Yeah. So we could plant another row, Christy, but I think I'm about tired of planting potatoes.
Yeah, and it's cold.
So, and I'll be tired of digging those.
Right.
Hey, hope you enjoyed it. HeavyHitch.com. Coupon code TTWT for 5% off. It's very handy how these work in the 2-inch receiver.
It's also a lot faster than doing this by hand.
Yeah, it was. I'm not necessarily the best at demonstrating how to do the covering, at least. I didn't have any problem with digging with the middle buster, but I had a little problem with the covering, but they got the job done.
Yep.
And it wasn't the tool's fault that I couldn't drive straight.
Wasn't my fault.
No, no. Hey, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time on Tractor Time with Tim.